Here's a quick video on loading an event to your Member Connect system. New events can be added here on your Start dashboard under Create New Event, or you can go to the event National Calendar and create a new event. Here, New Event. So let's start with a new event. Firstly, to begin with, events may be a product, and that's because you're wanting to set up pricing around member, non-member, associate member, sponsor, etc., etc. So setting up a price book and a product, and setting up perhaps a regional GL code for repayment of that event if you're doing it on a national basis. So we have a subsequent video setting up products, and that includes event products, which goes into more detail setting up an event product before we begin this process. But for now, let's just treat it as a free event without a product behind it and go forward from here. So let's call the event a new event. We can add our own code to it, whatever your coding system is. We will have selected a pick list when we set up the system for you of typical events that you normally do. In this instance, we'll just make it a seminar. And let's put it at tomorrow's date so it doesn't become a historical event too quickly. We'll put a start and end time. We can put up all our standard locations, etc. as a pick list. If you have standard locations, that's fine. If you don't, you can put them in manually. Do you wish to record attendance? This is an important little button, in as much as if you would like to record attendance, it gives you the opportunity of then ticking off those that have attended the event. You can either do that at the door with an internet connection and be able to take money and add new memberships, etc. on the spot, use it as your event gateway tool, or you can record attendance from a spreadsheet, etc. post having the event done in the way of a professional development meeting or something of that nature. So if you're wanting to record professional development hours or points, normally we would put those under here, the number of hours or points attributed to that event, and then it would automatically update to the member profile. The organizer. Now, you may have regional coordinators or organisers, and you want all the information about the event to be forwarded to them, and they can manage the event. So let's just pick an event organizer from our drop-down list of event organisers. We can either show their name on the event, we can just show an inquiry form which directs all inquiry to Victoria in this instance. Here we have the abstract, which is what shows up on the event calendar as the latest event on the home page. So here we would have abstract of the event for the calendar, and here we would have the main body of the event detail for your members to be enticed into the event. As I said, if you had a product, you would set that product against here, and it would automatically adjust itself on the login of the individual or registration of the individual or a public person as to what the pricing should be. We can attach an interest group. Now this may be a regional coordinator who's given access to be able to do notifications and reminders, etc. Or it may be a special interest group. It might be a committee only that are interested in this particular style of a regional meeting or event. So it may be a backhouse meeting rather than a public or member meeting. More information. This gives us access to the full sitemap, and within that sitemap we can set up additional pages around that event. So all the videos and the support materials, etc. can be on hidden sections within the system and added to as a contact with permissions around it, so that people that have perhaps attended an event can have access to that information, or registered for the event, or purchasing those as support materials rather than going to the event. There's a number of facets around additional information that we can put in and permit people to see and use around the event itself. This is an external URL for perhaps travel companies or other organisations that have the event on their calendar that you're simply marketing, and we can insert them here. So now you will see on the national calendar a new event as here, and when we go to that event you'll see that there's a requirement to publish it. So if I look at the public view and have a look at the calendar, here's the calendar of events. It will show up here as the latest event in the abstract form, and then more information will show you the main body of the event itself. I go back here I can see all of the tickets that have been purchased and go into those tickets and modify them if they ring me up, take them off, put them on, etc. Make an inquiry to the organiser. I can download the ticket list, provide to organisers. When it's published, I can also notify. It'll grab the event content and fire it out in an email, and you can select user groups to send that to and mark it and send reminders, etc. etc. So it's a fairly comprehensive event management tool, and it's there for you to use. We hope you enjoy using it. Thanks for your time.